Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Back on their home field for the first time since that terrible November day, Oxford pays tribute to their fallen classmates.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tonight, the home opener mixes the community's love of the game with a special remembrance. Among the students killed in that November 30th shooting was Tate Meir, a captain of the football team.
And tonight, the entire community remembering Tate along with Madison Baldwin, Justin Schilling, and Hannah St. Juliana. Mara McDonald live in Oxford tonight with what ended up being a really emotional win for the Wildcats and the whole town. Mara.
A wonderful win, Devin. It was a 17-14 win over Groves, and good luck if you could find a seat in these stands, because I think all of Oxford came out tonight. It's tradition before each game, the varsity comes out arm in arm, their family members waiting by the side of the road before they ever hit the field. Tonight, the boys carried 3 flags, the Stars and Stripes, Oxford Schools, and TM 42.
The number 42 for Oxford football has legacy type undertones where players who are extremely competitive, extremely accomplished, are able to wear that number.
For their beloved friend and forever captain.
I don't think it'll be a return to normal, but this is what people will get a chance to see of our town and our people and our community and our friends and our family.
So much about tonight was familiar and comforting.
ladies and gentlemen,
But also hard.
Number 42 was reserved for the very best. Tater was the very best.
Meir's extended family was on the sidelines as a video of him played, and they heard his voice again.
Man, it feels awesome. I mean, it feels great. We haven't been to playoffs since my freshman year. No, we weren't even in my freshman year. My brother's senior year, so 2018. It just feels great. But in the rain, this is where we live.
And then the entire community honored all 4 students killed that day.
The Oxford community is continuing to recover from this unimaginable events of November 30th. The young lives of Hannah St. Juliana, Madison Baldwin, Justin Schilling, and Tate Meir were tragically taken from us far too soon.
Back here live, I don't think anyone failed to notice tonight that that final play, the one that Oxford won, it was on the 42-yard line. We're live in Oxford tonight. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Wow, so much poetry there tonight. All right, Mara. Other news this evening, a murder investigation is underway after a 65-year-old woman is found dead inside her apartment.
Her body was found during a welfare check inside the Courthouse Square Apartments. That's located right in the heart of downtown Ann Arbor near Main and Huron Streets. That's where Megan Woods is live. Megan, police now have her neighbor in custody.
That's right. The apartment building both of them stayed at is right behind me, and police are saying this neighbor admitted to killing her. The 61-year-old man admitted to killing her while he was over her place just to visit, and now other tenants are just shocked that something like this would happen at their building.
I can't believe that, it's so close to home.
It was here at Courthouse Square Senior Apartments in downtown Ann Arbor that Patricia Flackenstern, who some refer to as Patty, was killed Tuesday in her own apartment. The suspect is someone who was visiting a 61-year-old man who also lived in the building. It's a terrifying reveal to others who also call this place home.
That's scary because you don't know who you're letting in.
Tenants admit first responders are outside their building regularly because neighbors may have some sort of medical emergency. But to hear not only was there a homicide, but the suspect lives here too, makes them uneasy.
Okay, we're in a senior high rise and this is happening. That's very scary. Yeah, very scary.
And while that suspect is in custody, tenants say this situation makes them even more vigilant about checking on their neighbors.
There's so many people that are far older than I, far more health conditions, and yeah, I grow concerned all the time about them and who's taking care of them, who's looking after them, do they got people checking on them, and this is exactly why, because you never know. You don't know.
Police are still investigating on what happened to Patricia. Her neighbor, that suspect, is at the Washtenaw County Jail, and police say that charges could come soon. Live in Ann Arbor, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
Okay, Megan, we are going to be warming up this Labor Day weekend.
That's right. Brian Sherman is in tonight and is also tracking some rain chances for the holiday weekend. Brian?
Kimberly and Devin, I don't think it's going to be a washout heading into the weekend. Not any stretch of the imagination. Sunday, though, we could start to bring in a few showers into the forecast. This evening, though, really not looking too bad here at home. We've had a little bit of cloud cover outside. Tower cam over downtown Detroit. Not a bad evening. Temperatures cooling off relatively quickly. Right now sitting into the 70s for a good chunk of the region. 67 right now, Lapeer, 69 working over in Ann Arbor, 74 working into City Airport, 72 in Grosse Ile, and 73 right now as you work over into Metro Airport. We've had a little bit of cloud cover sticking around most of the day today, especially through the afternoon into early to mid-evening hours tonight. No rain, and we'll keep that dry forecast in as we head throughout the majority of our Saturday, although it is going to be very warm throughout the day. Upper 80s by the time we get to tomorrow afternoon. That upper 80 to near 90-degree heat's topping our headlines tonight. It's going to feel more humid tomorrow. Then we bring in those rain chances by the time we get to the end of the weekend. I'll break down when the rain moves into your neighborhood and your complete 4-1 forecast. That's coming up in just a few minutes. Devin and Kimberly.
Thank you. 2 people hurt today and 1 man arrested after a barricade situation in Harper Woods. Police swarmed the home on Woodside Street near Kelly and Beaconsfield this afternoon. Negotiators worked to get the man to surrender peacefully. Sky 4 shows a young man being taken into custody.
Standing on the porch, me and my neighbor were talking, and we heard 2 shots, 2 loud pops, and we both looked down there at the same time. We seen, like I said, the gentleman running from the side of the house. The gentleman that they put in custody, I guess that's who it was.
The pops that neighbor heard were flashbangs police used to get inside the home. The man arrested is 19 years old. Police tell us this appears to be a domestic violence situation, but the investigation is just beginning. Detroit police now confirming one of the victims in the random shooting spree that left 3 people dead was just 16 years old.
Meanwhile, Local 4 is learning the accused in the case. 19-year-old Dante Smith was going through a mental health crisis prior to the shooting. In fact, sources telling Local 4 he was hallucinating prior to the incident and believed that the world was coming to an end. Right now, Smith is being held on a $1 million bond.
Tonight, a portion of emergency repairs along I-94 in Roseville are complete. The construction is being done to halt severe erosion and restore the banks of the Rohrbeck extension drain. The erosion could have led to the collapse of the freeway. Crews will now move to a location north of 13 Mile, east of Little Mac. Macomb County Public Works Commissioner Candace Miller says the repairs are saving millions and avoiding major traffic disruption.
President Biden says he will be attending the North American International Auto Show here in Detroit later this month. Made those comments during an event on the American Rescue Plan, but the White House has not made any official announcements yet. We do know the media previews begin September 14th, with the auto show opening to the public starting September 17th. The first time it'll be held in the fall.
That's right. We're looking forward to that. If you want to get out of the house this Labor Day weekend, there are plenty of options.
Kicking off today, both the Jazz Fest in downtown Detroit and Arts Beats and Eats in Royal Oak. Both events run through Labor Day. We've got all the information you need to know about Jazz Fest and Arts Beats and Eats. Just head to clickondetroit.com, but lots to do. There's also, we were up at we had Toddy Amari today up at the Romeo Peach Festival,
right.
so get out and enjoy it.
So much going on.
Yep.